Mercedes on Bradshaw is out first, followed by Mushy. Stream up as well. Right. Bradshaw coming around to the right corner, for the chicane. Coming down, takes that chicane really well. Coming around the last corner and starts his flying lap right now. Comes down to the first corner, now the second and the third. And finishes sector 1 with a 1. 22-1. Finishes 4th, or 5th, it isn't today. The 6th, and the 7th corner leading to the back straight. That's 51.8. Around to 9, turn 9. Now through the chicane, it's rather nice. And the last corner to set a time of 1:18 on the dot. Then Mushy comes round to set a 1:17.9. Rhythmic starts his flying. So let's go on board with him. To the first and the second corner, now the third. Coming up to the fourth, the 22-4 for Charismatic in the first sector. And the fifth, Lee's goes P3 with a 1:19.1. Charismatic coming round to the back straight. Sets the second sector as 58 and 51.8. Turn 10. Now coming through the chicane. The bump and the other bump. Comes down the last corner and sets a time of 1:18.1. Old Manzi goes through to set a 1:19. Pierre coming to the 6th corner. And now the back straight. takes through the first and the second corner, now coming up to the third. It says 22-2 in the first sector with the purple sector 1. Now through the fourth corner, and now the fifth. Goes on the grass a little bit. Goes off the track but keeps it valid. Now the seventh corner to the back straight, activates the DRS. Now turn 8. Turn 10. Put the sausage curve there. Curve there and takes that curve nice. And comes around the last corner to set a time of 1:18.8. Yes, that's a 1:21 for on mediums. I think you can do better. So it's a 1:20. Bubble, Pettis and Rexy all on the outlet. Bubble to be the first one to set it out of them three. Now we're on board. Bubble coming down the pit straight into turn 1, then turn 2 and into turn 3. Takes it wide and spins it and loses the rear. And Pettis flies past him with a 22.4. Coming to the fifth corner of the track. Now coming to the back straight with DRS. Purple sector 2. Corner and through the chicane, which is really nice. Sets a time of 1:18.6 at P4. And then Richie coming through the chicane as well now, followed by his teammate Charismatic. Oh, Richie's just starting his lap. That was a good lap for him. Bubble up ahead of him as well. Pierre has decided to switch to the softs. Richie, 22, in the first sector, coming to the fifth corner. Low fuel flashing now. Seventh corner and activates the DRS. The McLaren slowing down on the fourth corner. Do the chicane. Takes it really well. And the last corner to set a time of 1:18.6, which puts in P6. trouble pitting Mushy. Caddis going to P6. Mushy starting another flyer. So we're going to stay on board with him for this lap. Coming down turn 1, turn 2, and into turn 3 with then Aston Martin facing the wrong way. Turn 4, and down into turn 5, keeps it in the inside to take it outside.
These 3 cars in Sector 1 are going to have to move. We've got a fast Ferrari coming through.
Mushy coming down the back straight, activates the DRS. Turn 9. And now coming into turn 10. Now through the chicane. And now the last corner. With a 1:17.7 with Mighty coming behind him through the chicane. Mighty sets a time of 1:18.1, which puts him people ahead of Blaze. Isn't it? Losing. And 11 seconds behind. It looks like he was. Toggle out on a fresh set of softs. Looking to do better than he did last time. With only 4 minutes to go left in qualifying. Kazazu still in the pits to set a time as well. They will need to come out soon. Tobble coming through the last sector. And the last corner onto the pit straight. And starts his fire. Coming down into turn 1. Now turn 2. And turn 3. (22.2) for Tobble in the first sector. Coming through the 5th corner. Now the back straight and activates DRS. Now coming to the 8th corner with a purple sector 2. Now come up to turn 10, the corner before the chicane. Now goes through the chicane, takes a sausage curb and goes for the last one. Now last corner, down the pit straight, activates the DRS and sets a time of 1:79 with a purple sector 3. Puts him behind Mushy in P2. Charismatic on another outlet, trying to improve his time. Blaze on another outlap. Teddy's starting a flying lap. Coming into the 3rd corner. brakes at the 15-meter board. Into turn 4. Now into turn 5. Comes down the back straight and activates the RS. Comes through the chicane and goes into the pits. Everyone out on a lap now. With Dano on an out lap. Charismatic goes P1 with a 117.5. Because Ferrari spun. And it looks like he has no room, but he does. Blaze coming around the last corner to start his fly on that. Into turn 1. Oh, loses the rear a little bit there. And the checkered flags have dropped as well. Now finishes sector 1 with a not 22.6. 3 attempts down on his time. Plates coming through the chicane into the final corner and sets a time of 1:19 and doesn't look to improve. Zazu starting P14 as they don't improve on their lap. Richie goes P3. We've got 117.8. And we're just waiting for the 2 people that are into the pits to go into the garage to go into the 33 laps of Barcelona. Now we have Charismatic on P1, Mushy on P2, Richie P3, Tobble P4, Bradshaw P5, Quick Mick P6, Mighty P7, Blaze P8, Ted P9, Clates P10, Dano P11, Manzies P12, Pierre P13, and Pizzazu P14. now. We'll take a 5 minute break, so go get a drink, get something to eat, and if need be, go to the restroom. And off we go for the formation lap. This is the tyres that everyone is starting on. Richie, Manzi, Pierre and Pizzazu starting on the hards while everyone else is starting on to the mediums. Looks like it's going to be a dry start today. Kresnik leading the formation lap.
Sorry, my mic was on mute.
Right. Looks like there's a little bit of a gap between Mighty and Blaze in the formation lap. Trying to keep it clean away from each other. Someone spun it. It is the Alpine of Pierre. Kresnik, Mushi on the lap. Oh, there's an AlphaTauri doing a 360.
Warming up his tyres a wee bit too much, looks like.
Predicted strategy is mediums to the hards and soft to the medium for Mighty and Tobble disqualified. Got a good camera from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights out and away we go. Kresnik leading the race. Mushi right behind. To getting a good start. Coming down into turn
Contact
1.
between the two McLarens. That was a front wing going off of the McLaren of a tree ram blazer.
Ooh, that isn't good for them. Looks like he's slowing people down as well. Zazu into P12 now.
Richie's dropping back, looks like he's picked up a bit of contact into turn 1.
He is slowing people down as well. Mighty going for the pass and makes it. So does Dano, but Dano doesn't pass him. There's a 2-second gap between Mighty and Quicknet. Dano passes Blaze now. Blaze must have to go into the pits and get a fresh wing and a new set of tyres. Head gets a position as well from him going into the pits. Mushi right behind Kresnik, going wheel to wheel into turn 3. Using his ERS. Ooh. Close. Yeah. Kresnik still keeps the lead into turn 5.
That Red Bull looks mighty through those corners.
Yes, he does, and he looks very quick on this track. Kresnik's doing his best to keep him behind. Oh, Mushi loses the rear
Mushi's had a bit of a moment.
Tobble catches up and gives Kresnik a 5/10 lead.
Blazers spun it into turn 1, looks like coming out of the pit lane.
Hard tyres looks like. Being soft. Not, no, he's on the mediums. Closest battle is probably Richie and Manzi, with them two being close to each other. Kresnik get the fastest lap. Mighty takes the fastest lap from him. Manatee using ERS and tries to get a description of Richie. Have a look at the position changes. Richie, he's gone down 5 positions. Charismatic.
Chris Mick's out. He's spun on turn 3, and that could be really dangerous for the cars going through there at the moment. As I say that,
VSC, or is it
Tobble's
safety
lost it
car?
as well. A few cars have been caught out at turn 3 there.
Oh, this isn't a race for Charismatic. He was doing so well in the 2 laps. And well in qualifying. Looks like it's just a VSC at the moment. Blaze is back into the pits. Going on to the hards. Now Mishi has the lead in that incident. Richie has pitted. VSD is still going. Oh, and as soon as I say it, it's disabled.
Bradshaw's made the most of this
Yeah,
VSC restart because he's already gaining on Mushy.
Dano is gaining on Mighty as well. Zazu had a great laps at the moment. Going up into P7 from P14. Wojtmek overtakes Pierre. Through the chicane. And Quickmate gets the DRS off of Zazu and uses his ERS and tries to get the slipstream. But doesn't. Oh, going into turn 1 behind Zazu.
And he's lost it.
He's lost his rear. Making the Alpine and the Mercedes go off the track into the gravel. This isn't the McLaren's race today. Zazu behind old Manzi. Gets the DRS into the back straight. Uses ERS. Tries to get the slipstream. She with a 1.7 second lead now. Dano gets DRS. Zazu still pushing up for P6. Oh, it's Mighty is retired.
He's taken Dano with him, but Dano's
Wow.
managed to keep it. 5-second penalty for severe collision.
Whose fault is that?
It's enough to bring out the full course safety car.
Yeah. That's going to be helpful for the McLarens after their start.
Could we see a few early pit stops here?
Dano will have to pit to get rid of his penalty and get a fresh new wing. Who do you think will get a good safety car, Aaron? A good safety car restart.
What was that, sorry?
Who do you think will get a good safety car restart?
I believe that Bradshaw might be able to keep in within like the DRS of Mushy. I think he could go for an overtake. Ted's looked quite strong in the opening few laps, same with Dano. This is really going to benefit, as you said, the McLarens, because they need to get back into this.
Yep.
Especially Blaze as that championship lead isn't as big as our division, obviously.
It's a good championship battle in Division 4.
Yes. I think it's 12 points or something, from what I remember.
I'll have a look now.
So still a lot to play for.
Mushy is on 208 points, and he is leading the race. And then second in the championship is Blaze, but this isn't his race today. Blaze has 204 points. Dano is pit onto the hards, so did Quick Mick and Tobble. And P has pitted onto fresh mediums. Azazu is up in 9 positions, while Manzi is up in 8 positions. Richie and Blaze had 2 pit stops to their name, and Dano is back into the pits. Looks like he didn't get his wing changed, and goes on to, looks like a fresh set of mediums. It is. And now is down into P12.
At the start of this race, Ted found himself fighting for points. Now he's fighting for the podium position. He's had a phenomenal start. Safety car will be in this lap. Front runners will just be making sure their tyres are up to temperature. It's always difficult to know when to release round here.
Yep, Mushy is gonna take it as a slow start, it looks like. Oh, never mind, goes around clean. And has a good start and already has a second lead on Bradshaw. What a start from Mushy.
He's got Bradshaw napping there.
Yep. Oh, there's a yellow flag.
For the back,
goes on to
Dano's
P11,
challenging the
now
AlphaTauri.
into P10. Mushi has increased his lead to 1.5 seconds now.
Pazuzu may be looking for a move on the Alpine, or P4.
Fernando is in the Alpine sandwich. With an Alpine ahead of them and a behind them. Mushi's lead increased to 2 seconds now. Hubble keeping with Blaze and Dano right behind both of them. Quick Mick. Oh,
One of the
Pierre
Alpines
goes
has
into
had a
the
moment,
grass
Pierre's had it.
and now goes down into P11.
May have just been lacking a bit of grip coming out that final corner.
Probably. Or trying to send it a bit too quick and went onto the grass and turning in early. Mushi's lead has increased to 2.3 seconds. Dano within 2/10 of Tobble. Looking to overtake him onto the back straight. Using ERS. Dano goes round the outside. But Tobble keeps the position in the inside. The RS is enabled this lap. Dano using ERS and gets the slipstream off of Tobble and overtakes him. Now into the first corner. Dano is really low on the ERS. Oh, what's that? That's an AlphaTauri.
A spin from Richie.
Fun. This isn't the AlphaTauri's race today as well. He's gone down 9 positions.
Blaze starting to find some time. He's set a purple middle sector.
Kane and into the last corner and gets DRS off his teammate Quick Mick and has Dano right behind him.
Ted's crashed it.
Ted's retired into the pits.
Oh, he's retiring the pits.
Ferrari aren't getting any points today.
I wonder what his reasoning is behind that.
No.
It's enough to bring out the
Safety
safety car. Because we've got Dano who's also around. He's going to have to watch out here because there's a car behind him.
Just barely misses him. This is good for the leaders because they'll need to get pit to get onto new tyres with the medium runners.
I was going to say that Dano will be getting told that's an illegal overtake on Richie. As you said, this really does help the front runners because they need to pit.
So they'll be pitting onto the hards. Mushy is coming into the pits.
Bradshaw's
So
going
is
to follow him.
Bradshaw. So is
Same with the
Manzi.
Alpine. Pazuzu will be staying out
Zazu
because he's
stays
on the hard
out.
tyre.
Quick Mick and Blaze stays out as well.
He is
Zazu
staying
is
out.
leading the race.
He's on a 5-lap old medium tyres also. I don't think he'll be able to get those tyres to the end, to be honest with you.
Zazu's had a great race.
Mansley pitting onto onto a set of medium tyres. Both Alpines might be gambling on another safety car here.
Yeah. Might keep it and then go into the soft if there's a late safety car in the late 20s. Dano's gone back onto his hards.
I'll be 2 minutes.
Dano trying to catch up to the group. The McLarens are back into the race as well because of the first safety car. Both on hards with Quick Mick on 7-lap hold and Blaze on 11-lap hold tyres. Dano's caught up to the group and a safety car should be in this lap.
Safety car will be in this lap.
Zazu leading the safety car restart in the house.
Question is, when is he going to release? Will he take the similar approach to what Mushy did? Or will he have his own strategy?
We'll completely take opposite. Taking it slow into the chicane, takes the first one wide.
He's released. Quick Mix kept with him. Same with Blaze. Mushy looking to make the move on the Alpine. He's going to go
And
round
does
to the
it.
outside. Makes it going into turn 1. The Alpine and the AlphaTauri also switching positions. As Manzi moves ahead of Richie. We've got the Mercedes also looking to make a move on Blaze at the moment.
Oh, she's right behind the Mercedes as well. The fresher tyres should give him an advantage.
Indeed.
Now it is 5 cars battling for P1. With Pazazu leading of a train of 5.
But mate, just not quick enough to get past Azuzu on that straight.
They both have half ERS. Oh, didn't realise that Mushi makes it into P4. Now he's on the tail of Blaze to get a podium. Now down to the pit straight. DRS being enabled this lap. Mushi still pushing to get the overtake on Blaze. Oh,
There's
Blaze
contact!
is taking Mushi.
Blaze
I
and
can't
Mushy
speak.
coming in together.
The two championship fighters have been taken out.
That's going to bring out the safety car for the, I believe, 3rd time this race. Are these
Right
front
now
runners
through
going to
the
take this as a
outer
chance to pit? I think they have to.
Clates has to win this to be championship leader going into the next 2 races.
Pazuzu is going to pit. Quick Mix staying out though. Same with Tobble, he's staying out. Both Mercedes opting to staying out.
Clates is pitted onto fresh mediums.
This brings Daniel right back into it.
Yep. Zazu, Clates, Manzi and Richie have pitted onto fresh mediums while the other cars have decided to stay out.
Daniel seems to be trying to burn any excess fuel that he's carrying.
This time Quick Mick will be leading the safety car on 11 lap hold cards. Looks like there's going to be some arguing in the Division 5 chat. Well, not Division 5, Division 4.
Do you have any idea what happened yet?
Looks like Blaze turned it into Mushy. I think I got it on stream as well, so I'll be able to put that into it. Richie being the last to catch up to the safety car group. Safety car is in this lap.
This is going to be our third different driver controlling the pack tonight.
Go on board with Quick Mick to see how he starts the safety car restart.
We've had one go early tonight, we've had one go late tonight. What's Quick Mick going to do? Going to back up the pack nicely as the safety car comes around the final chicane. Now it's up to Quick Mick to try and sort of bait him out the Mercedes. He's on the gravel though.
Keeps using his ERS and takes it down below 80%. Same with the Mercedes behind him, and so does the Alpine. The Alpine has a 1.2 second.
Daniel might be looking for a move on Bradshaw here. Not close enough. He's going to try and set himself up nicely for turn 3 though, which he has done. He's got much more traction than Bradshaw in front. Can he make the move into turn 4? He's using his battery right now. Is he going to send one up the inside? No, he's not.
Pushes Bradshaw wide.
Oh, he's got the traction though. Daniel moving ahead of the
Zazu joining this battle.
Mercedes. That was a phenomenal move by Daniel there. Bringing him up into P4.
In the battle now.
These medium runners finding a lot of traction compared to Bradshaw's 7-lap-old tyres.
Tries to go down the inside of Bradshaw, but doesn't make the move.
Campos using made a move.
ERS. Mercedes or Bradshaw is pulling away.
He's going to go round the outside. He's not made it though.
Bradshaw keeps the inside though. Dano's catching up to Pierre. And Tobble's catching up to Quick Mick. Where everyone finishes, there's going to be a point. Dano gaining behind of Pierre.
Dano's really pushing for this podium here.
Both on 40% ERS. Plate makes the position on Pizazu. Pizazu's still trying to get the position back from him. Dano likely to overtake.
Zazu might be losing out to an Alpine here. Better exit.
DRS enabled.
This could change it all now. Mansley just deciding to back off a little bit.
Well. Zazu still pushing hard to gain their position back on the plate.
Brakes much later than the Aston Martin in front. Dano's all over the back of Pierre at the moment. He really wants that third place.
Back straight. Saving his ERS for the long straight. Through the chicane. Alpine takes it carefully, not taking any of the curbs.
Tobble's taking the lead. But can Quick Mick respond on this straight? He's using his battery. Is he going to go on the inside? Down into turn 1.
Dano takes P3.
Tobble breaks late. Quick Mick's having to back out as we go through turn 3. Tobble managing to keep the traction. That was a brilliant bit of racing at the front.
Old Manzi looks like he's going to give it a go on Pizazu.
Quick Mick seems to be struggling for traction on these 16 lap old tyres. Taking a bit of curb there. Managing to save it though.
Manzi using DRS. Bradshaw gaining on Pierre.
Dano's made the move for P2 on Quick Mick, who seems to be struggling on those tyres. Just as Dano sets the fastest lap of the race, now he's going to be hunting for P1. He's on 5 lap, fresher tyres than Tobble in front.
Hubble having a 1.5 second lead against Dano into P3. Hubble and Dano below 20% ERS. Hubble is sending his lead to 1.7, loses time through the last corner of the chicane, using 5 attempts.
Flag sector 3, and that's Clates. Clates has had a moment out of that final chicane. Bradshaw and Pierre are trying to make up to Quick Mick to try and get this final podium position.
Dano within a second of Tobble. Dano really having that fresh tyre advantage on Tobble. Tobble trying to save his ERS. Look at the position change. Dano has done really well, going up by 9 positions.
Tobble's managed to bridge that 1 second gap to Dano behind.
No one has any penalties as well. Keeping it clean. The penalties.
The Mercedes with Bradshaw could be looking for a move on Pierre here.
Brakes late. Dano most likely to get DRS on Tobble. Will he save his ERS? No, he's going to use it to get the DRS onto the pit straight.
Three-second time penalty for Clates.
Oh, first 3 seconds of the session into lap 26 and into lap 27. Dano gets DRS on Tobble and uses his ERS.
Bradshaw's
Tobble.
gaining on Pierre here. Is he going to go left or right? He's going to go right.
Right.
Is he going to make the
And
move
20
stick into
lap
turn
hold
1?
mediums isn't good for him.
It's going to be a fight. Has the Alpine managed to stay ahead? No, he has not. Bradshaw takes P4 from Pierre. That was a lovely little scrap as Dano's
Dano
now
right behind Tobble.
right behind Tobble. It seems we've got Richie
that's
around again.
AlphaTauri.
He's going to lose out to
Clates.
Clates.
Ask him, but all he has to do is stay within 3 seconds to gain P8 again. Tobble with a good amount of ERS.
Once again coming down the main straight, is Dano going to have enough speed to manage to make a move on Tobble?
Tobble
He is
using
gaining.
his ERS.
Is there going to be enough though, heading down to turn 1? No, it's not.
Tobble
He's going to have to
brakes
hold
late
back
while
for
Dano
another
brakes
lap.
onto the racing line. Dano is giving Tobble a good bow.
You can really
Trying
see
to
that
keep
those
him
5
ahead.
lap fresher tyres are actually working for him.
Yep. Tobble having the 5% ERS advantage. Richie gaining on the blades as well. Dano within 3 tenths. Tobble takes curve.
Mando's got a
Dano had
nice
a
run.
great
Dano's got
chicane. Uses ERS and ERS.
Is it going to be
Gets
enough?
the slipstream.
He's going to pull to the left this time. They're going to go side by side into turn 1.
Brakes at the 50
Dano
meter
makes it
board.
just before the turn, so he takes the lead of the Grand Prix.
Good overtake from Dano. No, can he keep the lead, or will Tubble try and take it back to him to win the race within the last few laps?
It doesn't seem like Tobble's giving up anytime soon either. Because he's got a phenomenal run out of that corner.
These two keep battling. Quick Mick might be able to join into the battle for P1.
Is the DRS going to be enough on this straight? Dano with a really good exit out of that corner. Does not look like it's going to be enough.
Will Tubble get the overtake on to the pit straight though? Will?
He's really going to have to make these corners count if he wants to. He's got a twitch there. Maybe those tyres have seen better days. He does seem to be struggling for traction at this point.
Oh, there's a AlphaTauri around into the gravel. Dano with a 1 second lead with Tubble with the RS.
All the top 4 drivers on those hard tyres at the moment.
I'm surprised Pierre's mediums hasn't given up yet with them being 23 laps old.
Yeah, they must be burning at the moment.
With his teammate behind him, if his teammate catch up, will he let him through?
Tobble seems to be losing time to Dano in front.
Quick Mick looks like he's gaining onto Tubble. We're starting the last 3 laps of the race as well. Tubble with the ERS advantage, but struggles his tyres a bit. Richie's into the pit, probably going on as a soft to get the fastest lap for an extra point.
He hasn't got nothing to lose here anyway.
He's still getting points, which is good for the AlphaTauris. And he has gone onto the softs.
Kazu's still trying to get past this Alpine.
Dano's got 1 second lead now. Quick Mick gaining quite quickly on down the straight. First good second corner, now he's in DRS range of Tubble.
Quick Mick still finding some life in those 25 old hard tyres.
Yep. Now, as we come to Dano coming through the chicane. Now, down the pit straight and starts the last lap of the Spanish Grand Prix with a 1.8 second lead.
But can Quick Mick make it to
right.
P2? He's making an absolute gain for it. He's gonna go
Goes
down the inside, he is!
Brakes late.
The
Hubble still
Mercedes
keeps
has stayed ahead.
position. They're both
It's
low
gonna
on
be a
ERS.
battle between turns 3 and 4. Can he make it going up to turn 4 though? Is he gonna send it? No, he's not. Turbo playing some ultimate defense here, saving all that battery as you can see. Quick Mick to be looking at a move at turn 6. Gonna have to wait for the DRS straight, as expected. Can he make it move? It doesn't seem like he's gonna be close enough here though. Down on with a 2.2 second lead. All he's got to do now is just keep it clean.
Hubble goes wide.
This could be a drag race to the fight, to the checkered flag at the moment.
Dano comes through the last corner and comes home to win. The Spanish
Quick Mick not enough within the tank. That's going to put Tobble at P2, Quick Mick at P3, and Bradshaw's going to settle for P4. That was quite some race at the end there.
P8 and Richie P9 with the fastest lap of March.
I'll secure him an extra point.
Would you like to invite the top 3 so we can ask some questions, Alan?
Yep. I'll get the other 2 in here in a second.
Okie dokie. And driver of the day is also Dano. Well deserved. With 5 DNFs in this race. Chaotic race as well. Hello, Dano. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Well, we're having 2 interviews as Tobble can't make it because his mic is broken. Right, we'll start with you, Dano.
Yeah.
Through qualifying, you had a rough start at it. Do you think you could have improved, or you think you've done well, or you've done terrible in it? Do you think?
My plan was to start near the back because the last 4 races I've been crashed out at the start. So I just wanted to be out the way. I just did 4 laps just to get used to the track on no ERS and just went out.
Yes. That's quite a good plan. But that plan worked out to come home to bring you the win?
Yeah, some dodgy parts of the race where I went to the back twice after getting through, but I guess that all just helped with the extra tyre wear
Yeah, with the
towards
first
the end of the race.
3 corners, I think you lost your wing 3 times there, or twice.
Twice. One through being hit and one through just losing it on my own accord.
So it was unfortunate for you, but then it paid out to bring the win.
Yeah, in the long run, it helped with the extra safety car from the one I binned it on my own, just out with the fresh hards at the end, whereas I'm pretty sure Tobble and Quick Mick had old ones from lap 6 or something. So towards the end of the race, I knew it would come back into my hand.
Aaron, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I would just like to say congratulations on the win, and yeah, it seemed that you really had that in the bag because you had 5 lap newer tyres than Quick Mick and Tobble behind you,
Yeah.
and you did show a lot of pace out there. Obviously your qualifying was well, I see where you're coming from, like with starting towards the back. That's obviously like sometimes the best place to start because you're obviously staying out of any sort of contact. I like how you didn't like give up throughout the race, since you like broke your front wing twice, obviously, and you just kept going and managed to bring this result, which is obviously really good. Yeah, what are your plans going into next week at Paul Ricard?
I do like Paul Ricard. I'm open for another top 5. Everyone's quick here. I'd like to have the driving standards up a little bit, but at the end of the day, there's quick drivers here, so top 5 I'll take any day.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully you can go out there and enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Sorry, Slicks, you can go ahead.
I would like to ask, do you think you have an idea of who will win the Division 4 championship?
Tobble's come back with a bit of pace at this part, so I feel like he could have a charge, but the current championship leader, you can't knock his pace. Mashi.
Yeah. He says he's going to be missing the last 2 races, so it is open up to probably the top 4. But
I'd
that's
say
all we
Tobble is
have.
a long stretch with that 41 points, but he's gained some points today, so
He had a good battle with you as well.
yeah.
It was very interesting to watch. So we have congratulations on the win, and see you at Paul Ricard.
Thank you.
Alright. Hello, Quick Mick.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Where did you start in qualifying?
I think I was 6th, 5th or 6th, something like that.
So did you think you had a good qualifying, or you could have done better at qualifying?
Oh, the qualifying was quite decent for me. There was a couple that were behind me. I was expecting to be further up, but I
Yeah.
was happy with where I started.
Yeah. In the race, did you think you could have gone P2, or you're happy with P3 with the podium?
I did think for the last 2 laps there, as I got closer to Tobble, that I might have been able to squeeze past, but I didn't want to send one down the inside and end up taking us both out. I need the points, and so does he. So just thought
Yeah.
when it didn't happen, I'll just settle for 3rd because I've had a bad few races and not scored any points. So
Yeah. With the start of the race, you and your teammate didn't do really well, but in the end, with the safety cars, you brought it back.
Yeah, somebody bumped me in turn one because I lifted off a bit earlier because I don't like going crazy into turn one and taking the chance of taking people out.
Yeah.
And then a couple of silly mistakes of my own where I spun the car around the safety cars when they came out. It was perfect timing for me, and then other people pitted on the last one where I didn't, and just managed to get a decent finishing position.
Because you and Tubble had 27, 26 lap hold hards in the end, while Dano had the 5 lap Thrasher tyres, which brought him the
Yeah,
win.
those tires felt horrible at the end. Uh, lost.
Did you feel
I
like you was
lost.
losing the grip?
Yeah, there was no grip. I lost the force feedback on my controller as well, so I didn't have any of the vibrations or anything. So every time the car started to slide, it was guessing how to correct it so that I kept it on the road.
Yeah. That's all the questions I have from me. But Aaron, do you have any questions?
Just saying, like, well, congratulations on P3 managing to. Obviously, sounds like you were struggling with those tires at the end, but very impressive that you managed to hold them for 27 laps. Do you feel like your strategy played out well with the safety car?
I think it played out as well as it could with safety car. I mean, I can sit here and go the ifs and buts. If I hadn't spun the car out, that maybe I'd have been in a better position to challenge more for the win. But considering how horrible those tires were at the end, I'm happy with third and the way it played out.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. How do you feel about Paul Ricard next week?
I look forward to it. I do another league on Tuesdays, and I won it on Tuesday, so I'm hoping for some decent points. I don't expect to win, but I'm hoping I'll be up there.
Well, hopefully all goes well, and we'll see you at France.
Well, indeed.
And do you have an idea who will win the championship for Division 4?
Uh, I'm a bit biased. I'd like to say my teammate, but I think it's more than likely going to be Mushy.
Yeah.
Just seems to be more
That's,
consistent than the rest.
he had a really good season. It's a shame he got taken out today as well.
I don't know what happened with him. All I know is that my teammate was behind me and Mushy was behind him, and then the safety car comes out and they're both gone. So I'm not sure what happened there.
I'll have to look back on stream to see what happened there. But that's all the questions we have. Congratulations on the podium for you, and congratulations on the win, Dano.
Thank you.
And
Yep.
we'll see you both at Paul Ricard next week. And hope if you can bring back the points like you did today.
Yep. Well, we'll see you guys next week, and congratulations to you, Dano.
Thank you. Congrats on you for the top 3 as well.
Cheers, buddy.
Good battle.
Good stuff, guys.
Thanks for streaming, lads.
Thank you,
Yep.
you
Cheers,
two,
boys.
for joining the party and giving the questions, or we giving us questions and you answering it. And now I'll be ending the stream.